Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'm going to be checking out a new single from Like Moths To Flames called I Found the Dark Side of Heaven. I really enjoyed this band. I've covered them a decent amount on the channel at this point. I always try to watch out for whatever they are doing that's new. Predestination Paradox is still something that is on my playlist that I'm revisiting. I love that track. I love the energy they came in with. Their last EP was also one of my favorite newer releases from them, and Eye for an Eye will also always be a favorite for me because it was a record that got me into them, a record that was a big building block for me on taste when it was new, and still something I like to revisit. So this band I'll be seeing live again for like the 8th, 9th, 10th time, something like that. It does not get old though. I'll be seeing them live like a little over a week from the time I'm filming this, so I'm excited to check out the new track. I'll link all their social media as well as the video I'll be using on UNFD's channel in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. Wow, that band is cool. I like this.
Just a shining sun.
Like Moths to Flames, I Found the Dark Side of Heaven. Let's discuss. I love how heavy this is, yet it's not that over-the-top type of heavy. Some of the relentless, chaotic stuff, I love that, and it goes on my playlist, but something like this, it has that dark feel to it. It's slow and heavy, sometimes so much so, like that end of the track, it almost caught me. I was like, I can't even tell when it's gonna end, because it's just dispensed the heaviness in ways where you can't really tell what's coming, because just that slower approach where a lot of stuff now is just like pick up the pace all the time. It's really nice to get a track like this, and for it to be, you know, obviously I'm not talking like a slow track as if it's some sort of ballad or something, but with this, I think this and Predestination Paradox pair nicely, because this, though it's like the heavier one, and Predestination has like a bit of singing, and it's got a little bit of different energy. This one really shows off the moth sound that they've really had in there. Some of the stuff reminded me of their most recent EP. Some of it reminded me of like older in their discography, but something they've always done has definitely stayed true to their sound. I think Chris is a big part of that, hearing some of those like pissed vocals, and the ending is a little bit wacky, but it's really some of the tone and stuff that Chris is able to get that makes it unique and kind of stick out from a vocal standpoint. The production on this is fantastic. You can hear everything. It's very clear. Some bass parts coming through beautifully, as I've talked about a lot on the channel. I love something like that where you can hear it, and it's not so much just where you can't pick out one from the next. Again, that can be like distortion, it could be a lot of different things, but not a problem here, or something we need to discuss, because this is pristine, especially for this type of sound, because I feel like being able to pick those moments out, hearing some of like the wacky bendiness going on with the riffs, hearing Chris and what I was just talking about there, the bass, the drums, some of this, I love the sound of the snare here, and I feel like that is something that could easily get covered up as well, had it not been the approach that it has. That is something I'm trying to touch a little bit more on the channel, because, oops, sorry, I did not mean to slap the mic there, because it's become a little bit more of a conversation where some people are like, well, I don't really know what I'm looking for when I'm listening, or like what that means. It was a big topic of conversation around the Currents album, so going forward with my videos, I will try to touch a little bit more on like what I liked about that sort of stuff, so maybe that might help click some things into place. There was some confusion on muddy and the term muddy. This is not muddy at all. So when we're saying this is clear, you can hear that's like the opposite of what people were discussing around that track. So anyway, this will go on the playlist for me. Another track very true to the Moth sound. Again, as someone who has listened to them for quite some time, them being able to have like a refreshing sound. Sounds like this plane is gonna fly into my house. Them being able to have like a refreshing take, that sort of slowed down, really evenly dispensed heaviness. Like the track maintains that slowness for the most part, even in the heaviest parts of it. I feel like, of course, there are parts like some drum work and stuff that sure picks up the pace. That's a bit necessary with something like this, but I mean overall, it's pretty much true to that, which I found to be really interesting. Still has a chorus that stuck with me, all of that. So this really works for me. It's going to be on the playlist. I'm always looking for what Like Moths To Flames will be doing. Again, most recent EP is perfect front to back for me. I love that sound. This feels like so much going on today. Now my dog is freaking out. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will keep on checking out Moths on the channel. I'll link all their social media in the description. Let me know what you thought of this track. And also, all my links will be in the Linktree, Patreon, Twitch, the Discord server, which is where the community is based for my YouTube channel. All that good stuff in the Linktree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.